Previously on Hypermine.
Oh, no. You can't be serious.
Epic fail.
What the That's a nightmare. Hello there, people. Snowcrash here, back again so soon with part 2 of episode 17 of Hypermine. And a lot's happened in the last day or two since I saw you, right here in this very spot. Mojang released the first pre-release version of 1.9 Minecraft. Yay! But did they fix minecart ejection issues? No. Did Snowcrash fix minecart ejection issues? Yes. Thumbs up for Snowcrash, better than Mojang. All right, let's get out of this view, and that is correct. I have, for all intents and purposes, brought this farm back from the dead, back from the graveyard. So, as you can see, there's piston things going on. Why? Because I've got to use them, and let's not talk about it. So, if I get over here, you can see I've got my friend here going up and down. He's going to be our test subject. What are we going to call him? I know. We'll call him Kevin. Anyway, let's jump over here and sort of just show you what has gone in place. So, it looks pretty straightforward, but let me tell you it wasn't. It took numerous hours to try to decipher why the game was doing what it's doing, how to fix it, but I'll just run through it in basic terms. There's some strategically placed glass here and here, and there's a pressure plate and repeater there, piston, a little bit of redstone dust behind there. Can I see it? Hang on. No, but I'll show you in a moment. So what happens is you can get the mobs to eject onto a solid surface, solid top surface, and that's what this is. They get ejected out onto the pressure plate. The piston pushes them down into that hole there, and everything's happy. Same thing below, but there has been... Let's just jump down here. I did need to open up some space so that when the game computes how much free air there is to eject a mob, there's some half slabs there, and that works pretty well. What I'm going to do now is basically rebuild one of these to show you what I actually did. We'll put an iron block on there, and we're going to need to replace this one here with iron. And get down here, I'm going to go there. And so this basic shape here is what's going to do the job. So we'll get some dust, put some dust down here, put a repeater here, and I'm going to need a pressure plate right there. And finally, a piston there. And when I do this one up here, you'll see this wither skeleton get ejected out. I don't want to jump on that because I'm going to get sent down into there, and it's a bad place to be because there's wither skeletons and things like that. So let's come up here, pop a bit more glass on there, and let's do this side. So this one is very similar, but it's at a slightly different level. So let's come up here and here. No, we don't need that. We're going to need our iron blocks again. And we're going to put an iron block there. Okay, so that was something that happened, and that's the end of him. All right, I'm back again here after I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, you know what's happened? The wither skeleton that was in the cart has ejected out onto this block and promptly hit me with his sword. So we don't have another test subject, but anyway, it did work. That's where the pressure plate would have been, and he would have been injected out onto there, and that's what would have happened. So we will build this up like this. It's exactly the same, and we'll put our repeater down like that, and our piston there, and we just need our pressure plate, and that's the job done there. So that's it in a nutshell. Is it perfect? No. What will happen, particularly with Blaze, is the Blaze will eject out, touch the pressure plate, and because blaze don't fall rapidly, they sort of float, the minecart comes back across and picks up the blaze before he's fallen down. I don't think it's not that common, and it's not really a problem, so we'll just see how it goes. It just means the farm's going to be slightly less efficient. So that's this last bit done there. I'm going to head back down to the bottom and show you this thing in action. Okay, I'm down the bottom, and yep, we can see that mobs are falling through and getting crushed there. Yeah, that's looking good. So you can also see that we've got our and there's a blaze come down. We've got wither skeletons waiting here. Now, in probably the next things I'll need to do is get all this organised. Now, one good side effect of what you're seeing here is that the mobs actually only need to come down in a one wide slit, because that's how they get ejected out. So it's theoretically possible I can get rid of a lot of these hoppers and just have one row, and effectively you may be able to make this farm not only AFK, but also make it sort of use your looting sword and, you know, just kill your mobs like this. So that could be one benefit. I do think, though, that if you're using tamed wolves, they need a little bit of space to get around, because if they're just going up and down a one wide slit, they could get blocked by other wolves and things like that. So having it too wide might still be a thing. But look, this is working well. We've got some blaze coming down here, getting crushed, pretty noisy, but I'm pretty happy. And I tell you what, we're back. We're back in action with the skeleton farm. So this was just really a quick update, not a full episode, just giving you an idea of what's been going on, how I've fixed it. And the only other thing is that this has set back the tutorial just a little bit. There's obviously additional content I'm going to have to put into the tutorial, and that's going to add a little bit of time, extra filming, extra everything. So I will probably have the tutorial out in the next few days, at the latest next week. And that'll give everyone an idea of how this works, where it works, why it doesn't work, and all that sort of stuff. But for now, it's looking pretty good, and I'm really happy. So I hope you enjoyed this quick update. This has been Snowcrash. I'll catch you later, guys. See ya. Bye.